put the box on?
Yeah. Put them on the open and come out slow or ducking slow.
Oh my goodness. You're so cute.
Face it the other way.
Oh. That's all four.
Oh my god, look at him.
Oh my god, it's so cute. Okay, so these ducks are blue Swedish ducks, and I think they get that from their blue beak, as you can see. And I learned that we bought a pack of these ducks, and they were all mixed breeds, so we're going off the thing where curved ducktails are males and straights are females. This looks like a female, but we can't tell yet because they aren't fully grown. We just got them today, and they're still prepping at home. Water.
Getting the tiller out, which was heavy, and it was not fun to use, but it was better than hoeing the whole walkway sections that I had to do that had no plants. This was my best option, which honestly didn't last long.
Alright, we're finally getting some weed action going out here. It's been planted since Mother's Day. Today's like June 22nd. And the weeds definitely favor this end of our garden. Which I think it does drain a little better on this end. So hopefully here in a couple days we'll get these weeds out of here and keep up better on them.
Alright, let's level 5.
Well, it's definitely a slow start. I thought these would look a little healthier than this. But even the grass isn't growing on this side. We can definitely tell we're on this side we didn't tarp at all. It's definitely a lot stronger weeds in that side than that side.
Alright, what are we gonna go do?
Get rid of some weeds in the garden.
Hey?
That's gonna get cut out.
Area. So you see all of the grass growing around. Here's our one loofah plant that has started to grow. We planted this whole row, and that's all that popped up. Never grown them before, so I guess this will be our trial. This one we have corn, which seems to be doing okay. We got a lot of rain last night, which is good because it's been really dry and hot. These, you can see the bugs starting to eat them, so I'm gonna put some neem oil on them, and hopefully that will help. We don't use any pesticides, try to stay organic as possible, so neem oil is, I believe, the best that you can do. This one's grown real big, and look, you can see a little bug. Get the shadow out of the way. We have hot peppers, which are very sparse as well. I think I only got 3 in this row. This side's not doing too well. My dill seems to be going really well. Got some there. Regular peppers. They're little, but they're going. My basil, I'm just gonna have to start pruning. This one's already bolted. I gotta do something with this one. That one's bolted. I don't know if it's just too hot or what. Our tomato plants, they're doing pretty well. This row of beans is doing absolutely nothing. Cauliflower, nothing. Marigolds, I have a few. It's really wet in the middle here. This is zucchini, which I think we might only have 1 plant down there. So look. Oregano, I don't think we have any oregano that came up. Nope, no zucchini. So, super muddy though. You can see how wet this side is compared to this side. So I think that has something to do with it. Those are melons, radishes. They're coming up. We're gonna have to get some pulled out here. You can see that one's poking up. So we can have that one today. Look at the purple. Lettuce, I've already took some lettuce off. We've got a few cucumbers popping up. We got 2. I'm gonna try to plant some more seeds and see if they grow. More tomato plants, beets, marigolds, potatoes. I'm gonna plant more of those today. Beans, kale. I'm gonna cut some kale off because that one's really big. And our strawberries. I figured we wouldn't get much strawberries this year since they're the first year strawberries, but we're gonna get some straw, get those around them, and maybe next year we'll have a better yield. But yeah. Today is July 3rd. We are catching up on some yard work and gonna be out in the garden. Here we go, neem oil. I'm gonna be spraying this for our bugs. It's for organic gardening, and you apply it every 7 to 14 days. And you can use this up to harvest, so I feel pretty good about using it. These are radishes, and you can see that they're getting ate by something. So I'm gonna spray them.
want to.
You gonna pick it?
Sure. I'm a master at this.
Yay! One of our first strawberries. Not eaten yet. So we're gonna put some straw down in between the plants. Long overdue, but we're gonna get it done before it starts to rain. So you take a section like this, and then you can shake it to let it all come up. Just go to the next one. Yeah, and then we'll just have to try not to cover the strawberries so we know where they are. You almost stepped on one.
I did.
Yes, you did, right here. So they need to be around the plant. Alright, we beat it before the rain. Strawberry plants have straw now, like they're supposed to. And we're gonna head up toward the house to do the ones that we have planted up there. Yeah, if it's good. Let's do 1, 2, and then 1, 2.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah.
Was it only 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so most of the unused will be in the middle of the side. Mom, do you think I'm a mama's boy?
Why?
I don't know. I'm just thinking that.
We get along better. Oh my god. We like the same things for the most part. Right?
Yeah.
Alright. I'd say that's good. Alright. down first and putting dirt on top of that. So if you have any suggestions on how to keep weeds down out of your garden, send them in the comments because we definitely struggled with that this year.
They're at least somewhat stripped down, I suppose, so they don't go out or in. The outside looks like it's pretty dry. Yeah, try in the middle, see if that helps. We got some tough ground. That's what we got. That's why it's probably not growing. Nike tennis shoes are not garden shoes either.
What are garden shoes?
You have plenty of boots in there. Okay, let's see why it's not working. Oh, that might be why, because the legs broke off. That might have been part of the trouble.
Over here? Where the shoe congregation is?
No, I was about to yell at everybody for this.
Today we got the tiller out to get rid of some more weeds and plant some seeds that the plants weren't growing. I couldn't find any, so I decided to plant some more before our growing season is up to try to hopefully get some more stuff out of it. this row is supposed to be parsley. So I'm gonna regrow it. Well, I'm gonna replant it, so hopefully it will grow.
Did you break it?
No, I got it done, so I replanted parsley there. And I didn't know where I wanted to go. I already replanted potatoes here.
Look at that.
I think the feather one is not very smart.
The feather one's the one that hasn't gotten it
He's
yet.
like right there.
He's like,
Oh, oops, I fell in.
It's like mom.
We now only have
Before
3
the
ducks.
splash.
Unfortunately,
Is the
one
feather on?
passed
It's
away.
the feather's on.
But
the
the
feather's
feather
we
is still on.
have 3
Feather's
now,
still on.
and they
I
seem
think
to
the
get on
feather's
really
attached
well.
to him.
Yeah, it's still on.
It must be a boy. He don't get it.
All 3 of them were in now.
I'm sure he'll groom the feather off.
Dad.
So we decided to get a soil test kit because our garden, half of it did not grow, half of it was okay. But as you can see, it's totally overgrown right now. We've kind of given up because our pepper plants and everything are just like super tiny. So I decided to go with RX Soil to get our soil tested. And it gives you a box, a little baggie, and a prepaid shipping label. So we've got to dig about 2 to 6 inches deep, get rid of all the rocks in it and the debris, and then we will stick it in this bag. We're going to take it from 2 places to try to get an idea of what's happening. Alright, so we're going to dig probably down here, and then we'll go to the other end. Oh, I see a strawberry. I'll grab my bag. have our soil that we've gotten from 2 spots in our garden each side and to the dotted line, free of sticks and debris. And they sent us this box with a prepaid shipping label. We're just going to send it in, and after the lab receives the soil, it said it'd be 1 to 2 business days before we would get our results. And then this will measure our soil pH, our organic matter, and the capacity to retain nutrients. And then once they give us those results, they also send a recommendation on how to fix it or how to improve your soil.